Well, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Leza live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Matt Hinshaw in with me this morning, as well as Drew Imity. How are the gentlemen
I'm working
doing?
on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're getting it done. You're getting it done.
I'm doing it.
We're looking good. We're sounding good.
Drew, run it all. I'm out.
Okay, no problem, man. We're here.
How's Drew Imity this morning?
Good.
Good.
Started early.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. Well, good. You started what early? The day?
Yeah.
Well, what's different? I mean,
4:30
earlier.
verse 5.
I was going to say earlier than usual.
Yeah. Mondays and Fridays are 4:30.
Ah, gotcha. I started the day early as well.
Yeah.
I actually went out to breakfast already this morning. Don't tell Barry.
You're on the radio.
Don't tell Barry. Hello.
But I've never done that before. I've never gone out to breakfast before the big show, and there's a special reason why I set my alarm a whole hour earlier than usual. And my brothers, who live in the valley, they both have sports cars and decided to put the tops down on their convertibles and drive up the back way to Prescott early this morning. They left at about, I think they said 5:30, and they drove up through Wickenburg and Yarnell through the switchbacks and said, let's have breakfast. And so we all met them for breakfast over at the Dinner Bell. Shout out to Heather, seventh generation Prescottonian. She's like, why do I know your voice? I'm like, well, Heather.
I'm kind of a big deal, Heather. How dare you?
No, I did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I thought it.
Sure.
But I didn't say it.
She said it.
Yeah. So, had a big old breakfast over there at the Dinner Bell. Had the, let's see, I had the Southwest omelet with the pepper jack cheese and avocado. Their potatoes, their fried potatoes, are the best I've ever had. And this is not the first time I've eaten there. I think it's the first time maybe that I've ordered the potatoes.
I was there Sunday.
Yeah.
That's when I get their eggs Benedict with their hash browns.
Well, the hash browns are different, yeah.
On the top is really crispy.
Yeah.
So I just tell them make it, I tell them almost burn them, but they come out perfect the way I like them. So.
Well,
they do a great job
try the
there.
potatoes next time, because I tell you what, I am a connoisseur of a good fried potato, and they were amazing. Have you eaten at the Dinner Bell, Maddie?
Oh, yeah, many times.
Yeah.
That's one of a friend of the show,
Yeah.
Mr. Santos's
Yes.
favorite breakfast places.
Yes.
So when he's here,
Yeah.
if he can swing it and I can swing it,
You guys
we'll
go
go
to
to
breakfast.
breakfast after the show.
Yeah. Well, it was delicious and well worth getting up early for.
They do a great job, and I can tell you this: one of the things that their eggs Benedict is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But their waffles there are
Okay.
killer.
There were 3 waffles on the table. Both brothers got the pecan waffle.
Okay, yeah.
Delaney got a plain one. I was very tempted to just have a bite, but I refrained.
Wait, hold on. You brought the kiddos too?
Well, Delaney
They got
Mateo
up that early?
came. Yeah. Well,
Wow,
yeah.
well, they got
They
to
got
see their
me
uncle.
beat.
Mateo was heading off to his workout, and Scott Dandis was there.
Mr.
So
Dandis.
yeah, so we had a full table and we had a really nice morning. So shout out to Bob and Bill, my brothers, and everybody else that was
Did
there.
all 4 of you cram into your Mini Cooper with the top down and show up and be like, hey,
No.
look, we got our top down too?
We all brought our own cars because everybody was heading in a different direction this morning. So
Good.
yeah.
Wow.
I know.
How
Absolutely.
dare you.
So, gosh, big day yesterday. Where do I begin? I'll start with the Savvy Bee wine tasting get-together that I had with Kelly Tolbert,
I believe
You
it's
know.
Tolbay.
Tolbay from the Midweek Weekend Preview, and Rakini Tierney from Allen's Flowers. We had heard about the trend of putting frozen jalapenos in Sauvignon Blanc wine, and we're like, we have to try this because that's what you do, right?
Drink
And-
wine?
well-
Yeah, I know that's what you do.
Well, no, you try new
Oh.
trends. You try new trends. You know that's what I do. Well, they do it too. Don't you drink wine?
No.
You don't drink wine at all?
No, I hate wine. It's gross.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
I
I've
drank
never-
a lot of grape juice when I was a child.
Is
A
that what-
lot.
is that
and
what
so
happened?
all that wine tastes like to me is rotten grape juice.
No.
I'm dead
no.
serious.
Oh, there's really, I mean, besides coffee, that's my second favorite beverage.
That's your second favorite beverage?
Behind coffee. Yeah.
I'm
No.
disappointed to hear that.
Why?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think
Your
that would be
favorite
number
beverage
one.
should be the water that you just put in your house.
Oh,
Come on
well,
now.
that's just the staple.
Look at Drew right there selling.
That's the staple, Yes, I love the water above and beyond, but I'm talking beverages other than the delicious filtered water from my whole home water filtration system from H2O Health in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. We'll tell you more about that coming up.
Perfect.
Yes.
Nice segue.
Yes. But anyway, I thought Kelly was going to call in. Kelly, if you're listening, call in so we can discuss how the jalapeno opened up the Savvy Bees grassy notes.
The jalapenos?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, it looks like we have a sweet treat this morning. Look at Drew's showing off.
And the one time I don't bring coffee.
I know.
Oh,
Maybe we can get somebody to go get us some coffee.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Drew. Nope, his mouth is already
Yeah,
full.
yeah, it looks
I
delicious.
can't carry it on my bike.
Well, that's why I didn't bring in my coffee.
Yeah.
So.
You both rode your motorcycles in this morning. You're kind of showing off.
No.
Mine's still in the garage. Can't start. Can't move it.
We're
It's very depressing.
I was trying to have a discussion with that about Mr. Dandis, but
you
he
talk to
sat too far away at the
Oh.
theater last night.
Yeah. Well, you can text him.
Okay,
Say,
I'll
get
text
that
him.
motorcycle. That's something we can do this weekend, actually.
Go
On
to
Father's
Sunburst.
Day.
Yeah.
On Father's
Yeah,
Day.
Father's Day, you get to work on my motorcycle.
Well, he
Okay.
has one too that's not running, so we need to do it. It's collective. We got to do it together. So anyway, the Savvy Bee with the jalapenos was delicious. It really was good, and I highly recommend it. So there you go. And if Kelly calls in, we'll talk more about it. But I got to move forward because there's so much to talk about. We went to the movies last night.
How'd that go?
It was you were with me.
Oh,
you know,
that's right.
Yeah. And we all expected something, and we got something. I'm just gonna say that, right? Is that a good way to describe it?
No. You expected something, you got something? Yeah. I
Yeah.
paid for a movie. I expected a movie.
I paid for the movie.
Okay, well, Prescott Glass and Mirror paid for
No,
the movie.
Leza.
Oh, Leza?
Leza
Leza live and local.
Dandos. Yeah. When we left, you said thanks, Scott, for the movie. I'm like, wait a minute.
I
here.
said thanks to you,
No,
too.
you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, we had a good time, and I enjoyed the movie. We're going to talk about. I don't want to give any spoilers though,
that was-
because it just came out yesterday. What?
That was the thing. You were like, no, I don't want to talk about the movie. I got to go. And I was saying thank you
Well,
because
no.
you wanted to go.
Well, it was late, and I had to drive all the way back in town from Prescott Valley. I mean, there were 3 or 4 bathroom stops along the way. It's just a long trek for me.
What do you do? Go down to Phoenix and then back up 89?
It's just an ongoing joke,
I
don't
know, but-
really feel that way. I'll drive out there to Ulta twice a week if I have to.
One of these days, I'm going to just pick you up,
Yeah.
and I will show you how far Brian and Teresa's house is.
Oh, okay.
That joined us.
They did join us.
It's a
yes,
solid
shout
50
out Brian
minutes.
and Teresa.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're listening this morning. And Clint joined us, and Scott Dandos as well. We had a nice
was a
showing
party.
for
Yeah.
the movie, and some liked it, some didn't. But
I don't think anybody didn't. Did Scott?
Yeah,
Scott didn't
he
like
gave
it.
it like a half of a glass cutter. What do we call? What does Scott have? Windshield
Pane
wipers.
glass.
Yeah, no,
A
Scott
half?
did not like it.
So
Yeah.
where'd you guys go to dinner?
Wow.
We didn't eat because I was at the Savvy Bee wine tasting party, and Matt was working, of course.
Oh.
So yeah, there was no. Actually, Scott snuck in Taco Bell for me. Don't tell anybody.
You're not doing a good job of keeping secrets today.
All right. Okay. So we are upon the weekend once again, which is so great. Big plans, Drew. You'll be celebrating Father's Day, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll the kids are gonna. We rotate. This time it's down in. They'll be in Southern California. That's fine.
Okay.
And then I'll get the kids for a week here in a little bit. so.
Yeah. Good.
But I still have my granddaughter with us.
That's
so we got her
right.
for another week. And she ended up going to the concert down in the square or in the plaza.
Oh, nice. Yes.
They had a great time. That was a really good. They said.
Good.
And there was a lot of people down there.
Fabulous.
And you know what they did?
What?
They went to Prairie Lanes of Prescott and didn't bring me a thing.
I
not
can't
a cookie,
believe-
not a crumb, not a hot chocolate.
Heartless.
Nothing.
Those are heartless women.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it, though,
Oh, no,
right?
my granddaughter said, they got the best chocolate there."
Uh-huh. You're like,
And-
I
And
know.
their ice cream is off the hook.
Pralines and Prescott, we love it. We love it. I
They-
used to work there when it was on Gurley Street across from the Gurley Street Grill, not in their new location.
You worked there?
A long time ago. Yes, and it was so cool because I was on a huge diet. I was on Jenny Craig, and that's all that pre-made food Jenny Craig is. And I ate so much chocolate, and I still lost weight. It was like the best. It was like a dream.
That makes me question what's in the Jenny Craig food.
I think there was so
Just
little in the Jenny Craig
Pure
food.
asbestos or what?
No, I think it was just so little calories that I could still eat chocolate on the side and I could still lose weight. It was like the most perfect setup in the world. Anyhow, so Pralines Prescott, we love it. We got a phone call. And
Already?
Drew's typing in caller Dawn. Oh, Dawn, the French fry expert. Dawn
Yes.
tried to get through a couple times yesterday. Good morning, Dawn. I'm glad you called in this morning.
Good morning. I'm not a French fry expert, but I can tell you that what we have here in this town, or actually in America, are not really French fries.
What are you saying, Dawn?
French fries are basically 10 millimeter by 10 millimeter, or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch.
Oh. More like
Okay.
I wouldn't call
So
that a
if you
French.
if you go to In-N-Out,
Yeah.
you're getting shoestring fries.
Oh.
They don't cook. They don't cook properly, and they don't taste properly for many, many reasons. One is they do not cook them twice. You have to low. Well, first you have to peel them. Then they have to sit in water to release the starch to get them that out of the potato.
Okay.
They don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is they slow cook them. After they pull them out of the slow cook fryer, they let them rest and cool down.
Okay.
Then they go into super high temperature, which puts a crust on them.
Okay.
And that seals them on the inside so that when you pull them out and you break them, they are white and fluffy inside.
Right.
The other thing is when you cook them, you don't cook them in oil and peanut oil or anything like that. You cook them in beef tallow.
Wait, hold on, stop. You cook them in
Yeah.
what?
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow. Okay, Barry Barber's shaking his head. He says, yes, you're right, Dawn, the French fry expert. And so they're not
Now-
doing that either.
Yes. So
Okay.
you cook them, and so you've got a lot of factors. You have peeling and letting the water take the starch out of the potato.
Right.
You have to do that. Then you have to cook them twice.
Twice.
Cooking them twice depends on how long you leave them in the oil.
Okay.
So that's a factor.
Okay.
Okay. Then letting them rest in between is also a factor.
Okay.
What you cook them in is a factor.
Look at this. You are a French fry expert. How do you know
Oh.
so much? How do you know so much about French fries?
You go over there and eat them.
Where?
Go over to Belgium where they invented them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
And
right.
taste them.
It's on my
Now,
bucket list.
They were French fries. The reason why they're called French fries is because the Americans that went over there after World War One, actually thought they were French. They were French-speaking part of the. Belgium is kind of split into
Yes.
two groups.
Right.
You've got the Flemish people that speak Dutch and stuff, and then you've got the French-speaking people. Well, the French-speaking people in Belgium are the people that invented them.
Ah, well, thank God for that, because I absolutely enjoy
So
them.
they know how to do that. Also, fish and chips in England.
Yes.
Chips in England are 1/2 inch by 1 inch. That's a chip.
Well, that is so strange that we don't do it that way.
Well, we don't have fish and chips.
Well, what do we have then? We have fish
mainly
and
we have
shoestring.
fish and depending on the restaurant, you've got either shoestring fries or what they call French fries. The best tasting, closest tasting French fry in Prescott
Yes.
is Culver's.
Well, didn't Scott Dando say that yesterday? Yes, he did.
Yes,
he said
yes,
that.
he did,
But
yeah.
let me ask you something, Dawn. Have you tried the fried breakfast potatoes at the Dinner Bell?
No,
Okay.
I haven't been to the Dinner Bell probably in about.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's time to go back.
probably 8 to 10 years.
It's time to go back, and I want you to try the potatoes, and I want you to call me back next week. All right?
Okay.
Okay, because they're delicious. Mark my word.
Also, the best place for chips, English chips,
Okay.
is it used to be called the Bonfire, but the
in
Gabby's
Chino.
is actually carrying on. If you go there and get a cheeseburger and fries, it's just like the Bonfire was still there.
Oh my
But they
gosh.
have the best chips there.
Okay.
It's closest to what you get in England.
I will take your word for
but
it.
But in our area here,
Yes.
and what's interesting is if you look at the demographics of the people that live here, most of the people are either, we've got Italian.
Yes. You know what, Don? I got to interrupt you because I have to go to commercial break. Drew is having a fit. I gotta go. But I appreciate you calling, and I can't wait to hear from you and what you think about those potatoes at the dinner bell.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling, Don. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Somebody get Don a cooking show. I mean, come on. Call Jason in. We need to get him on the air. All right. I got to take a quick break. Hi, Barry.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Did you get some tips there?
I did. That was
Good.
great.
It was
Beef
great.
tallow. That's the thing.
Right.
There's a food
Beef
truck.
tallow.
There's a food truck downtown that sells them.
Yeah.
Makes them like, which one is it? The hive bee thing.
Okay.
Honey
bees,
something.
bees,
But
sneeze.
I can't remember the name of it.
That's the barbecue.
Yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, it's like the honey.
Anyway, they
And
make
we-
them with beef tallow.
Barbecue.
Okay, very
Yeah,
good.
you got to go to commercial.
I got to go to commercial, yes. So please stay with us. More coming up here on Leza Live. All right, we had him on the show yesterday. He is our AC and heating guy. I'm talking about Bob from AC Medic Heating and Air. Man, I learned so much yesterday, and it's probably a good thing I'm not the one in our home taking care of our unit because I didn't know half the things that Bob brought up yesterday, but now we all know that if you need a trusted AC and heating guy, you got to call AC Medic Heating and Air. Family owned and operated right here in Prescott. They are ready for whatever your HVAC needs. Repairs, installations, tune-ups, you name it. And also, they offer seniors, veterans, and first responders at least 10% off repairs. So take down the number, use it often, 928-848-6224. It's going to be hot today. I hope your AC is working well. If not, the number, 928-848-6224. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA on a Friday, and not just any Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Oh, wait.
Wait.
Say that again.
I forgot. I didn't realize that.
Yes, Friday the 13th. It's the only Friday the 13th in the year 2025.
Really?
Yes. Next year we'll have 2 or 3.
It's only,
Last year we had 2.
There's only one all year?
Only one all years, and this is it.
We should have done something special.
Are you superstitious?
No, I don't think so. Are you?
No. Well, certain things. There was a black cat that walked in front of my car. I think it was yesterday, and I thought, do I turn around?
Really?
And I just didn't. So far, so good.
You
Knock
didn't
on
hit the
wood.
gas?
Like I just ran over the cat. That's
No, but I'm knocking on wood because I guess I am
who
superstitious.
has bad luck now.
Yeah, I mean, I do own a glass shop, so, the whole
Yeah.
mirror breaking thing, that's not true. If you break your mirror, you will have good luck by getting it replaced at Prescott Glass and Mirror.
Oh my gosh.
Everything's a commercial this morning. Hi, Barry Barb from El Gato Azul, Torme, Shirley's Urban Eats, the Hazeltine, Greenway Catering, and a couple other
Hopefully
things.
someday Shirley's Urban Eats.
Yeah, what's going on with the store?
Everything's just taking forever.
Well,
You know, it's
you're
just-
not in a
it's
hurry,
taking-
are you? Or are you
I'm
now?
not in a hurry. Now I'm at the point that now
You're
I'm
getting-
just waiting for everybody else and
Right.
everything else. So we're like waiting for the AC. It's so like
Well,
I've been
AC, medic, heating, and air.
I've been waiting for some of this stuff for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Literally, our China's been like over 2 months.
Right.
And it just says it's in process. I'm like,
Yeah.
so anyways,
Okay.
but it's cool. I'm doing okay.
Well, we'll let you know when it opens.
Yeah.
And until then, just keep listening to us while we eat delicious food
know.
that will be served at Shirley's Urban Eats eventually.
So I had a thing though. I decided instead of free food for us Friday.
Yeah.
I think next week because I literally had 3 people yesterday ask me what I was making on the show today.
Really?
Yeah. They goes, what do you have for lunch tomorrow? I said, I don't know. What do you have for lunch? She goes, no, on the show. And I'm like, I
See,
said,
everybody wants to know.
I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think we should do, you and Matt get to pick.
Okay.
We should do a free food for us challenge.
Okay.
And you get to pick a dish and you get to pick a dish. And I'll
Okay.
make it for next week.
Okay.
So you have the show to think about it.
So are we going to pick something off the menu?
No, whatever. No, whatever.
Whatever we want.
Whatever you want to make.
Cereal.
I'm wanting to
Oh
try.
my God.
I'm actually one thing. One thing I want.
McRib.
One of the yeah right. One of the things I'm working on this week is hot dogs.
Oh my gosh, we just had a conversation about hot dogs in my house yesterday.
Oh,
Good, healthy hot dogs.
okay.
Yeah, so you're working on hot
I'm
dogs.
working on it, and actually called my buddy Paul over at Atmosphere, who
Yes.
used to own remember Nasty Dogs.
Yes,
And I
nasty
said,
dogs.
so I texted and said, "Can you teach me how to make hot dogs?" And he like texted me back and said, "Have you got your ratios yet?" I'm going, "I have no idea what that means."
Right, right.
'Cause I made sausage, but I've never made hot dogs.
Yeah, so you're actually going to make the meat that goes
We're
in
gonna
the
we're gonna make hot
casing.
dogs. Yeah, it's one of the dishes.
Well,
So I don't know, but you get to pick your dishes for next week.
well, now he
So-
wants hot dogs.
Yeah, I want hot
I
dogs.
knew, I knew it was
love
gonna
hot
happen,
dogs. I mean,
but he
come
may
on.
not get hot dogs. It depends on what you
Oh
choose.
my heavens.
In the meantime-
yes.
It's National Cupcake Day.
Now look at those. You didn't make those.
I just made these this morning.
Those are amazing.
I just made them this morning.
Here, can I hold them up to the camera?
That's the apron.
Look at these, everybody.
So
Delaney right now is just salivating.
I went to
can
my-
hear it all the way over here in the studio.
I went to my good friends, All Recipes Online. It's actually the best for a good. I say this all the time, but for a good base starter recipe,
Yes.
All Recipes is almost.
That's what you've said.
I love it.
Okay.
And so it's a good way. You start with that, and then you can expand it. But if you haven't
Right.
made something before, it's a good starting point.
Okay, good.
Even if
Good
it's
tip.
If you're looking at spice combinations, it gives you a good base. But
Okay.
these are 2 really simple recipes.
Wow.
And I actually made 3 recipes because the one recipe I thought I forgot the sugar and I couldn't remember because it was 5 in the morning. So I made another batch and I actually
Yeah.
did put the sugar in them. So we've got so it literally takes 15 minutes to make the batter. Simple, simple, simple,
Okay,
simple.
okay.
And it takes 15 to 20 minutes to cook.
okay.
It's flour, egg, butter, maybe vegetable oil. I said sugar already, and some sort of flavoring.
Flavoring. So
Baking powder and baking soda. That's
That's it.
And it's literally
But
15.
you have to measure these things out. You
Well,
can't.
you have to measure it, of
Okay,
course. Yeah,
because baking is specific.
yeah. Well, no, I hope it's not that specific.
Well,
So,
in my world,
So I
anyway.
made 3 different ones.
Okay, let me guess. Can I? May I,
Yeah, go ahead.
please? This one looks like a lemon sour cream frosting cupcake.
There's no sour cream frosting. I got really lazy. They all have buttercream frosting.
Perfect.
Because I was like, okay,
That's okay.
It's
That's
5
okay.
in the morning.
But am I right? It looks
It's-
like lemon zest on top.
Limoncello.
Lemon. Oh.
See, but I'll tell you this: the lemon zest does not look as nice as it should look because Danny,
Yeah.
our new guy, did
Oh,
that.
sure. Throw him under the bus
Yeah,
on
so
national radio.
I said just. I asked him. I had. It was one simple request. Can you zest some lemon on these?
Okay.
But instead, he zested on the side on the cutting board.
Yes.
And then scooped it up, so it doesn't look.
Oh,
as,
so you have to do it on
You have to do
off
it
of the lemon
on s-
onto the cupcake.
so it's nice and
Okay.
fresh. So that's kind of Danny's fault.
Danny. Still looks delicious.
These have a limoncello filling.
Ooh.
I thought of you, and it has limoncello filling.
Yes.
These are chocolate s'mores.
I gotta hold one of these up.
So this one is chocolate with a marshmallow buttercream and a.
Wait, I was gonna eat that one.
It has chocolate frosting, graham cracker crumbs, a little powdered sugar, and a little chocolate, something else, powdered sugar. These
Wow.
are almond with an apricot filling.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not
How do
kidding.
you feel a cupcake?
Well, so this I actually lucked out
Okay.
because I'm actually all three they all turned out, which was shocking. I'm like, I can't believe they all turned out.
I don't know why you say that every week.
just-
Everybody shakes their head
Because I'm
you're
humble.
Barry Barr.
Because I'm humble. Yeah.
Everything that you cook tastes delicious.
So they're really simple. So you take them, and I cooled them off,
Okay.
and then you take a pastry bag,
Yeah.
and I didn't have a tip, but you can put a little metal tip on it,
Okay.
and you put your filling in it. And
Yeah.
So I took this one has limoncello, lemon zest, and buttercream in the middle of it. This one has, if you look at it, just the
It looks like you cut this one.
this one I cut.
Yes.
Because I didn't think I was gonna get the pipe because it has actual marshmallows in it.
Right.
Now I will say these are a little overcooked. These are a little.
Nobody
overdone.
would ever know.
Well, you'll know. But you still like
Is it? Is it Matt? Matt took a bite.
Nope.
Nope. What I tell you? What did I tell you?
So this I think is my favorite. It has an anise buttercream. It has an apricot filling, apricot preserves, and almonds on top.
I can't decide.
Here you go.
Which one are you gonna
You can
have?
split.
Well, let's do that because I don't want a whole one. I just want.
changed
I
my
want
mind. I
to.
don't want to split.
What do you think? At a 10 out of 10, what are you gonna give it?
Well, it's always a 10 out of 10. It's
'Cause
berry.
it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it's free.
it's free. That's right.
It's my
Right.
favorite kind of food.
So I do want to give a plug to a
Get on
shout
that
out.
microphone.
Oh, sorry. I want to give a shout out to Maria for
Yes.
helping me. So basically, what happened, this
Maria,
this
we
is
love
really
her.
fun because I get there by myself and I'm doing all this stuff, and then it's like half an hour before the show or 20 minutes before the show,
Right.
and it's like the show Cupcakes War. It's literally or chopped. We're like literally the last 50 minutes.
Yeah.
These literally got frosted like 10 minutes ago.
Wow.
They came out of the oven at about 8:30.
That's
So anyways,
amazing.
so Maria helped me out with all this.
Thank you, Maria.
And then Rocio also is over there helping out.
Thank you,
and,
Rocio.
and they clean up my
God
mess.
bless. God bless. And they're
They
like,
clear
well,
my
there
mess.
he goes. There goes the
Oh, thanks.
I pictured the Tasmanian devil
It's
when I think of Barry. He goes in, and it's a big cloud and a lot of activity, and then he's out of there.
so yeah. So Maria and Rocio did great. Danny not so great. Just to let you know, step it up, pal. So I do want to say one thing is we were mentioning. I forgot it was Father's Day this weekend.
It is.
So we're doing at El Gato.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this for 26 years.
What?
Is Ugly Tie Day.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
So Dad wears an ugly tie. He eats for free.
I love
So
it.
you wear a tie. Dad wears a tie. He can have whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And his meal's for free for the day.
That is
So
so
yeah,
cool.
Ugly Tie Day.
And does
so,
he have to? Are you going to cut the tie off?
No, we don't do that
No.
because no.
Yeah.
And so for lunch and dinner all day long.
How nice.
Call, make a reservation 928-445-1070.
Yes.
Music starts at 5 o'clock that night. But it's Ugly Tie Day.
That is lovely. And you
And it's my daughter's birthday today.
today? Well, happy
Audrey.
birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
And
Audrey.
she's having a baby in November.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
Is this your first grandchild?
It's our first grandchild.
Well,
Yeah.
you're going to be grandpa.
I know.
Barry's going to be
I
grandpa.
was the other day, I said, I've never felt older than I do right now.
Aww.
And I just like.
But it's kind of like the natural procession of things.
Yeah, we're going-
progression.
So we're going to go to Farm Provisions tonight.
Nice.
So there's
and celebrate.
be a table of us, yeah.
Love it. Love
Yeah,
it.
so-
Are you working on Father's Day?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
Good.
no.
Good. I want you to take the day off. At least one day a year.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
This one is amazing.
It's
I
super.
couldn't get a word in, but the apricot one with
There
this.
is so much sugar.
Yeah.
My teeth, I think I lost 4 teeth right now.
So how? I don't know.
That
How does he
explains
do it?
why I killed it.
Ah,
I gotta take a break. I gotta take a commercial
oh my
break.
God.
Barry, there's a napkin right there.
They're so good.
I know. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, more with Barry Barb, Matt Hinshaw, and Drew Imity this morning on Leza Live. Stay with us. So, taking care of your health should never be an afterthought. I mean, if you don't have your health, what do you have, really? And at Prescott Women's Clinic, it never is. They've been servicing and serving the women in our area for over 4 decades. Imagine that. They've been the trusted go-to choice for women's health care, offering everything from annual exams, pregnancy care, menopause support, whatever you need. They are there with a compassionate team, a knowledgeable team, ready to provide the care you deserve. Don't put off your health. Schedule your appointment today with Prescott Women's Clinic, 928-778-4300, or visit PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. jamming. Are you okay? We're jamming. Hawala. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you choking on your cupcake?
I find no, the water. I think it's cheap water. That's what it's not
well,
filtered.
It's definitely not H2O Health, whole home filtered water.
I think I almost died there.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
It went down the wrong tube?
It went down everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm okay. It went down,
Okay.
went up.
So we have to debate which cupcake is the best. Drew, do you have a favorite?
He only had 2.
He only had 2.
I'm going with the lemon regardless.
The lemon is
Because that's
so
my
good.
that's you know.
Yeah. Okay, the lemon. I had the lemon, and it was very good too. Did you have the apricot though, Drew?
I didn't have an apricot in there, but I'll try one.
You're
later,
gonna have
a
to
little
try
later,
one. Yeah.
Later.
Yeah. Okay, Maddie, what's your favorite?
All of them.
All of
Oh,
them.
jeez.
But no, I would pick the s'mores because I'm
s'mores.
partial to chocolate.
Yeah.
They're huge and there's so much like
Beautiful.
sugar and chocolate
Yeah.
and just.
You like
Chocolate,
that, huh,
sure.
Matt?
But I like all of them. So,
Okay, I didn't taste the chocolate one. Did you, Drew?
No.
Okay.
oh, how
Barry,
could you
what's your
not?
favorite?
I'm going to go with the apricot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You guys, the apricot
Oh my
is
gosh.
so good with the almond frosting.
So good.
It really is. It's you know why? Because it's unique. Whenever have you had an
It's-
apricot cupcake?
It's summer.
When have you had a
I
s'mores
love it.
cupcake?
well, I've had a s'mores.
Yeah, but not a s'mores cupcake.
No, but I'm assuming they kind of taste similar.
But you've had an apricot before.
I've had an apricot, but it
See?
didn't taste like this.
You're giving her a hard time, man. Jeez. The grilling that's going on.
Yeah, I know.
How do you do it?
It's hard.
How do you do
It's
it?
a whole hour.
She only deals with it
5
for an
hours
hour.
a day. How do you do it?
Did
A
you
weekly.
hear? Did you hear the big news?
What's the big news?
Matt and I are going to be broadcasting the Frontier Days Rodeo Parade together.
Oh, really?
I'm making Matt into a broadcaster.
There you go. I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awful.
It's going to be awesome. It's
It'll
going to be
be great. It'll
awesome.
be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to be reporting and professionally like I do.
We're
Yeah.
go-
And then he's going to add the color comments.
I am gonna need a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure Jason has
At
that.
least.
Yeah,
Oh,
at least
at
30
minimum.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, so be sure to tune in. And also, we'll be broadcasting on the street as well. So
Ah,
it's
cool.
going to be fun.
Have fun.
Yeah,
When is that?
it's the 5th of July.
There you go.
It'll be here before
I just
we
want
know
to make sure
it.
you knew.
Of
I
course
know.
I know.
I know. It's almost July.
What is happening?
It's insane.
What
And
is
then
happening?
I will
Don't
say it's-
forget, Drew's gonna call in and give us the weather every 10
Drew
minutes.
is going to call in every 10 minutes and tell us it's hot.
What is today?
The Friday the 13th.
Oh, Friday the 13th. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because it's only 13 more days to my birthday. So I'll let you know.
Oh, write that down.
Just
Quick,
wanna
write
let
that,
you
know.
down, Drew.
You have to
We
write
can't
down because I'm
forget.
going to remind you
So-
every day, month from now till then.
Is that when we have to bring in?
June 26th is your birthday?
Yeah.
I won't be here.
I know you're going to be gone.
I'll be on the beach celebrating you.
Oh, thank
here,
you so
Barry.
much.
What,
Yeah.
Drew? You're my
June 26th.
June 26th. Write it down so we don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget.
Okay, very good. Fantastic. All right, let's take one more break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the movies because we saw the latest, greatest movie in the theaters last night, and we'll talk about it. It's called The Life of Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up, Matt and Ma Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast will share their thoughts here on Leza Live. I want to share my thoughts right now, like I do every day, about my whole home water filtration system that I got at H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. My Stanley is filled 40 ounces of fresh, clean, filtered water right out of my tap. And I have to say, everybody in my family is happy about it, even the dogs, because every faucet in my home has filtered water, filtered free or reduced of pesticides, herbicides, arsenic in your drinking water, radium, uranium, so many other toxic chemicals and bacteria. I mean, we try all day long to avoid bacteria. If it's coming out of the tap, then turn off your microphone. If it's coming out of the tap, it's hard to avoid because you use your tap water all day long, right? Do what I did. Go on to H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. Talk to the team about what you're drinking every day and what you could be drinking. They're going to do a water test right there in front of you. They're also going to give you a sample of what can come out of your faucets in your home. Call for a free consultation, 928-899-7504. And be sure to tell them Leza sent you. Rocking and rolling on a Friday morning. It's Leza live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Shifting gears from food to the movies. All of our favorite things on Friday mornings. And, of course, Matt Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast. You have to change your hats from being the Ed McMahon to the show to being a film critic.
Can I just go back to eating cupcakes?
Sure, absolutely.
I can't have any more
Absolutely.
cupcakes.
I can't either. I
I'm
eat
just
one
like,
of each.
I'm just like sugared out right now.
Yeah.
I don't do that very often.
Delaney texts me. She's like, well, she didn't really, but I know she's thinking it. Be sure to bring me home a cupcake.
Yeah. There
No,
she is, just popped up.
I'm
Yeah,
going
there she
into
is.
a coma right now. So.
Well, let's talk about the movies then. Instead of eating more cupcakes, we saw The Life of Chuck last night, and going into it, you don't really know anything about it other than it is an adaptation of a Stephen King story. And I even watched the trailer before I went, still learned nothing about it, didn't know what I was getting into. And while you're watching it, you don't quite know what's going on.
And so
Wouldn't you agree?
Are you going to spoil it then?
No!
Okay, good.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm just making sure.
No, I'm just kind of explaining before I hand the baton to you.
Well, so it says a life-affirming, genre-bending story based on Stephen King's novella about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. It's a movie.
Was it good?
Oh, yeah. I
I
thought it was
wanted to go
good.
see it. I was bummed.
I liked it.
So what is it about?
Well,
It's
we can't
about
re-
this guy's life.
Yeah.
That's
What-
exactly what it is.
What does he do? What's his job? What's his occupation?
We don't really know. Oh, we do
No,
know.
he's an accountant,
Yeah.
banker.
Does he have a family?
Yes.
Girlfriend?
No,
Did
wife.
he have kids? Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had a wife and
Yeah.
a son.
Does he have
Yeah.
a dog?
We don't know.
No, I don't think so.
We don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, they don't go that far into it.
Are,
yeah.
are the guns involved?
No.
No. Well,
No.
the thing that I
No
find
violence?
interesting is that it's rated R and there wasn't even any nudity.
There was no
Well,
nudity.
it doesn't have to be nudity. Oh, Jesus, Pete.
That's
I
all he cares
I
about.
know.
That's all he cared. There was no
And-
nudity in
Hello?
Mission
I
Impossible
don't know if he
either.
can.
You
I don't.
guys are the ones that call me the 12-year-old.
I don't know if he
right?
can co-host the parade with you.
I know, right?
I'm just.
Are you vying for that?
It's a
job?
It's a liability. That
It
there's a
definitely
liability.
There's
It's a
no
liability.
nudity in the parade.
Oh,
Not that I've ever
Well,
seen.
I'm out.
not yet.
Yeah.
See
yeah.
now.
Well, there was no nudity in Mission Impossible either.
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
Was it
close. Tom Cruise in his drawers.
Well, yeah, we did see Tom Cruise half naked.
Yeah, he was in his britches.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He made sure nobody else was, just him. Anyhow, back to
Anyhow,
the movie.
Okay, back to the movie
Yeah.
about
So, what are your
Chuck.
thoughts? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting how the story was told. I think the story and the acting is the best part of the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was so much of an original story, but I think the way that they presented it was original.
Which was, I thought, very confusing. The way they presented it.
And I think that's on purpose. Yeah.
It is on purpose, but it kind of throws you if you're not following it. You're kind of like, what is going on?
What's this-
And you expect this huge twist, and I don't quite
No.
think you get it. You don't get a twist. So
What's the story?
we
it's
can't,
hard to spoil
we
it.
can't
It-
really
you-
tell you
Without spoiling
Without
it.
spoiling it. It's a story about the life of Chuck.
Of this one
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Gotcha.
filled with a lot of optimism and realism, and also it did touch
l-
on a lot of different genres. I mean, horror, the
Yeah, there
reality
was,
of it
yeah,
all,
Yeah.
and love story. You know, there was a love story and heartbreak.
There's a lot of darkness actually
Mm-hmm.
in this, but of course, the Stephen King is to be
Yeah.
expected.
Mhm.
But a
But
lot
no murders.
of
No murders.
So is it like Shining story,
No.
or
No.
is it like any of the horror?
No, it's a feel-good
No,
movie.
it's
Oh,
not a
feel-good
horror.
trying to
movie.
make you feel better.
The horror
It's
is
not a horror movie.
the horror is the reality
Oh,
of it, right?
maybe
Yes.
Ma can explain it.
Maybe.
She'll just probably ruin the whole thing. It's Ma.
Yeah.
So.
So what are you going to give it out of 5 reels?
I thought it was good. I mean, come on, it had Luke Skywalker in it,
But he's grandpa.
right? Because he's old now.
Yeah. What did they call him? Zaddy.
Zeddy.
Zaddy?
Yeah, Zeddy or Zadi or something.
Yeah, Zaddy.
They had Bubby and Zeddy, I think.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys have dinner first?
We didn't.
We didn't eat.
Oh, you didn't eat.
We only eat when you come out with us.
Yeah.
We can't eat without you, Barry.
Well, I was over at Allen's Flowers drinking Sauvignon Blanc with frozen jalapenos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She
we
didn't
were
want to ruin
We
that
were
buzz.
testing the trend, and it's quite delicious.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There you go.
She had jalapenos, is what she's saying for dinner.
All right.
Jalapenos.
How many out of 5 you going to give it?
4.
4
I liked
reels
it. I thought it was
out
good.
of 5.
I don't think it's a must-see. I definitely don't think it's better than Shawshank Redemption.
No way,
I can't
Jose.
believe the critics and
No.
people have quoted that
They
saying
have.
it's better than Shawshank. And no way,
No.
it doesn't even come close. But it is a very good film. Do you need to go see it in the theaters?
No.
No. There's nothing special about the visuals or anything like that. I mean, the visuals are good. The cinematography is great, but it's not like Mission Impossible or any other kind of blockbuster. It's not like a must-see. It's more akin to like a art film.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would agree too.
Yeah, when they say that it's better than Shawshank Redemption, you're expecting something spectacular. And I think that sets you up for disappointment. And so I wish they had never said that, because on its own, it's a good film.
But it made you go to the theater, didn't it?
Well, just the fact that it was kind of a drama made me want to go.
Okay.
But the fact that they said it was Stephen King's best.
It sounds like a good, when you read it.
Yeah.
It sounds like I was going to go. I was like, oh, I'd go.
Right. Some people
You
suggest
would've
you read the
enjoyed it.
book first. A lot of people, I've been reading some reviews online, and they say, it really helps to read the book first. And so anyway, yeah, it was a good 2 hours spent.
The shocker, though, you were talking about it a little bit before we came on. Mr. Dandis did not like
He
it
didn't
at
like
all.
it. No, he didn't
Really?
like it. Yeah, it was no Mission Impossible 8.
Is that Scott's thing, though?
He
Is
didn't
he
go.
likes
Remember, he didn't go to
action?
that. He didn't see that movie. But yeah, I think he was a little bit bored. I'm not quite sure.
Well,
he just
we tried to feed him.
So
We
it's a
gave him
girl-
tub of popcorn.
So it's a girly man film, eh?
possibly
Girly
no,
man film?
not really.
No, it's very dark. I mean, if you want, when we're off the air, we can talk all about it to you if you're.
Yeah, we don't want to
interested, but-
spoil
Let's go.
anything
It's-
because a lot of people want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I recommend it's worth a watch for sure.
I think so,
I
too.
just don't know if you should go to the theaters because you're not going to get. I usually recommend, especially in today's age with people not being able to afford so much.
Right.
Stuff like this is wonderful watch, but it's not a must in the theaters like
Right.
big time action films.
Right,
Those
right.
are must sees.
Absolutely. All right, let's take another break, our last break of the show. And on the other side, Ma Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back. Welcome back to Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on a Feel Good Friday, talking about the movies and the movie that we're reviewing this morning, Life of Chuck. Ma Hinshaw's on the line. Good morning, Mother.
Good morning, youngling.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine after traveling to Tucson and back, and it was 105 there.
Wow. Yeah, warm, very warm for sure. So did you enjoy the movie, Life of Chuck?
Yes, I enjoyed it, and I'm not going to say why I enjoyed it, but it was good. It's not like The Shining. I was a little bit surprised in that.
Yeah.
But I just want to tell everyone to pay good attention to the dialogue.
Yes.
Because there are lots of very wonderful, encouraging statements
Uh-huh.
said in that movie. And I think that was probably the point of the book also.
Yes.
Which I don't
Absolutely.
want to give away anything.
No,
you know.
you don't. No. But I agree. Wouldn't you, Matt? Lots of good stuff. It's almost one of those movies you want to see again at home on streaming so that you can watch it again and
Figure it out.
really listen to all those things.
It's more about accepting life and enjoying the moment.
Exactly.
And not looking to the future or not looking to the past, enjoying the now.
Exactly.
It's like cupcakes.
Exactly like cupcakes.
That is
And
true.
I will be
That
look-
is very much the point, I think, of the movie. And I think when people go, they might be expecting scary jumps, and there really are not. It's not really
Right.
frightening.
No. No, I mean, there is some horror in there, but it's, like I said, more like reality. How many cookies you going to give it, Ma?
Or is it cupcakes?
Yeah, how many cupcakes you going to give it?
I wish I could have a cupcake. Oh, drat.
I ate enough
Oh,
for
well.
you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Barry's
Okay,
having
okay.
a sugar
now,
fit.
I'm going to give it 3.5 because
Wow.
I feel like it dragged some
Yeah.
in areas.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. Okay. Well, 3.5 out of 5 cookies. Ma Hinshaw, thank you so much for the review and for chiming in this morning on Leza Live. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye. All right, we got to talk about the food next week. Barry is letting us pick something,
You
and
pick
then
and then-
he's going to choose.
I'm going to choose.
I really
and Drew
do
could get
want
on
to
this
go
too.
hot dogs.
What's that?
Drew could get on it.
Drew can get on it. Okay, Drew, what would you have Barry make if you could have him make anything?
Oh, I got to think about that for a minute.
Okay,
'cause
thank-
that's a real wide
I know.
wide one for me.
So
Hold on.
in the meantime, I have to give a shout out to my sister Cindy,
Yes.
who's watching us streaming
Hello, Cindy.
from Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Again, streaming worldwide.
I told you.
Worldwide.
Worldwide online
Okay.
at kyca.info.
Hot dogs is a good one, but I think I'm going to change it. I just had an
Oh.
idea pop in my head.
What?
Country fried steak.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, country fried steak, a breakfast.
And you can do breakfast, you could do dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, with
white
mashed
gravy,
potatoes.
brown gravy,
No,
mashed
white
potatoes,
gravy, mashed
eggs.
potatoes.
Who knows?
Done.
The
That's what I want
options
to.
are
Well, you
endless.
can't both pick the same thing. There's no challenge.
I got something for
All
you,
right,
Barry.
What is it?
What's
What
that?
is it?
I'm going to go with veal marsala. I'm sure you can make a great marsala.
I don't cook
Oh.
veal.
No, I don't either.
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't
eat
do veal. I'm sorry.
How
Oh,
about
that's
chicken?
like against my heritage.
How about chicken marsala? How about chicken
marsala.
marsala?
All right, I'll do chicken marsala.
He'll pound out a chicken.
There you go. Okay. Chicken marsala. Got okay, and chicken fried steak.
Chicken-
Country fried
Country
steak.
fried
What's
steak.
the
yeah.
difference?
So, chicken country, it's the same. It's
Yeah.
just a cheaper
It
round
depends on
steak.
what part of
Yeah.
the country you're from.
Right.
New York
I
City.
just always called it country instead of chicken.
I say
But
chicken.
In Texas, it's chicken fried. It's
Chicken fried steak.
chicken
Yeah,
fried steak.
Yeah,
the way
chicken
it's
fried
made,
steak. That's
yeah.
what
What do
I've
you got?
always
What do you
said.
got?
That's what I want. Chicken fried steak. Gluten-free chicken fried
Yeah, yeah.
steak.
I like hot dogs.
I like hot dogs too.
I like
It's one
chicken
of my
fried steak
top
too.
three
Though we need one
foods.
more thing. That's only
Okay,
two.
wait, hold on.
Hurry up.
Something Asian.
Don't.
Something
I love
Asian.
I
How
love
about pad thai?
Don't. Oh, I love pad thai.
I love a good pad
Ooh.
thai.
Too
And-
simple.
I'm allergic to everything in it. But
Stop! Barry doesn't make anything simple. You know what else I really love is I love a green pesto pasta sauce. I can get that at Torme.
You get that Torme?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I had it in Italy, and I was like, oh, this is I'd never had it before.
What?
I'm
I
not
have it
kidding.
at Torme right now.
I know you do. I've had it there since, and I love
Yeah.
it. Okay, so
So-
you're gonna pick which one you're
I'm
gonna
pick-
make.
So we got pad thai, chicken fried steak, or hot dogs. Are those the three?
Well, he said.
Oh, chicken marsala.
Chicken
That's right.
marsala.
Hot dogs are out, I guess. Okay.
Okay. Well, next time.
Next time.
Next time.
I mean, dude, if you want to do hot dogs,
Yeah.
I will change mine to hot dogs.
No, we're good.
That's one
no,
of my
no, good,
three
no,
food
good, No,
groups.
we're good. We're good.
All right.
Hot dogs,
We've got.
barbecue.
We
and-
always have
We're good.
next week.
We're good.
Oh, I
All
won't
right.
be here next Friday. Don't do it next Friday.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be on the beach.
Who's going to be here?
On Friday, Carol.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You'll
That's
She asked
fine.
Carol what she wants.
Bring in hot dogs for Carol.
There
she
you
loves
go.
hot dogs.
Carol
I'm
loves
sure.
a good hot dog. We gotta go.
I didn't do it.
I know.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Father's Day to my father, Bill, and my father-in-law, John. Happy Father's Day to Barry. Happy Father's Day to Scott Dandos. Happy Father's Day to Drew, and all you happy fathers out there.
There you go.
Have a great day, and I'll see you on 99.1 at noon. Thanks for.